Hello, how are you? In this video we will be doing something that I've been meaning to do now for a while, which is drawing the first page in this sketchbook, which I've made. That's why it looks kind of decrepit. Okay, we won't talk about it. If you want to know how I make sketchbooks, I have a video of that somewhere around here, I imagine. But we will be drawing the first page of this finally, because if you didn't know, ignore that sound, okay? I recently finished this sketchbook right here, which is Sketchbook 29, the second, because I didn't think that the sketchbook was worth being called the 30th, because I had the idea of making one, you know, me. So I started thinking, right, because as you can see on the covers, I draw a character and then I say what sketchbook it is. So I started thinking of what character I should use. This is my OC, Jellish. I've used Celine as well, probably a lot. And I've used myself. So I started thinking of some other character that I could use. I even used Little Miss Future when I was doing the Little Miss Future thing, which you will see in a second. So I started thinking, right, we're going pink this time, so it only made sense for us to draw our beloved girly, which she is somewhere in here. Let me just find her somewhere. Dude, I've drawn her so much, why can't I find her now? Oh my god, I just jumped her. Which is our girly. She, of course, like, she matches perfectly for this, right? It only made sense. And I have only drawn she for a cover, like the first page, once, which was, I think, Sketchbook 17. We're going to the 30th, so I don't know. I would say do something big, but I know myself, I won't, so I'm not even going to lie to you. I have this out, which will be something new, in quotes, that we will be trying, but actually I've done it before, which is where we get into now. This is Sketchbook 22nd with Little Miss Future and Autumn. You didn't see a thing. And I want to do something like this again, where I pretend that that is not coming off. Use some washi tape, because I have been using my washi tape mostly for journaling, because my life went wrong, so I started journaling. And I actually bought them for drawing, and I want to do that again. This was from 2023. Okay, so I know dates, calm down. 23rd of March of 2023 all the way to the 8th of July 2023. I know my dates, okay? So this is what I have in store for this video. I've talked way too much. I actually wanted this intro to be short. That didn't happen. So let's just get into it, okay? Ignore my sneeze. I have a coffee ready for this instant, so you can get your own. This is a cappuccino because I love myself a cappuccino. I have no idea what pose I want. That's the issue. The right thing would be to explore. Also, if you didn't know, I always keep like these envelopes here just so that I can put things into there that I have laying around. Very practical, okay? I don't exactly know what I want for the first page, so I might as well just like run out. I could put she in the corner here. I thought of like doing something like with a big bow, and like she is always related to bows in my head. I also thought strawberries for some reason, but I don't know. I could do both. Bows and strawberries, because they're cute, I guess. Man, look at that strawberry. Someone should congratulate me for that. That is, in fact, amazing. Why did I make a bow strawberry bow? I have no idea, honestly. I just kind of did what I did. What I'm unsure of is her pose. I don't know what pose I want for her. I have no idea what pose I want for her. If I want her to just like sort of sit all cutely. I want to show her dress, okay? I have a dress in mind which is very Chanel coded, so it's sort of going to make one of those great drawings again. It's sort of like, she is very, very, like, you know, into her sexuality and everything, very just comfortable with that, so she loves wearing some really nice sexy dresses. So I was thinking something like this. Excuse me, let me just reach over here for a second. I need to find a pink. There is a pink. Like this paper is printer paper, okay? I didn't explain to you. If you didn't watch the video where I make this one sketchbook that you see here, which is the 29th, the first, this one is his brother. I decided that this sketchbook is male for some reason now, but sure. So if you didn't watch that, I use printer paper that I got from the government when I still went to school because I find it very practical. I have like paper laying around that was from my brother, from my own times when I went to school, and from someone else that I will not mention because that person is a secret member of the Angel Kill channel, which is a lie. I hope that they are not watching these videos anymore because that would be embarrassing, but they used to. Until for some reason YouTube shut them out. But like I was imagining something like this. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I use that printer paper that I have laying around for these, which is, you know, not made for markers, but I use them anyways because I can. So I was thinking something like this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a bit too excited. Calm down, me. Calm down. I want a pose that shows the stress, despite it being very simple. So imagine like these pink parts being glittery. I have a few more options right here. I have like this checkered pattern. I have this striped one. I have this one with little animals. And I have this one with little cakes because I think that they're cute. I can also decorate the page with these, so that's another option. But I think that I will use this, just like I did in that little sketchbook at the 22nd. So how do I show this? Do I want her to just sort of be like, I don't know. This is the first thought that popped up in my head, which is just she's sitting. But that isn't very fun now, is it? And neither does it show she's dressed that well. What it shows the most is her thighs. So that isn't very, you know, practical for what I have in mind. This is she. You can recognize her? Now, so let's go for a second idea, I guess. What would show this dress? What is a pose that shows a dress? You can also do her sort of... If I put her arm up, I could use the angle of her arm up to write like sketchbook above it, you know? I still think of her sitting. Maybe I should put her legs further down. And then like 30. That is an idea right here. I like that. I'm liking that. I should explore it, right? So let's make a little thumbnail here. So let's imagine sketchbook. Okay, just imagine. I'm not going to write it. I don't know how to write. I don't even know how to count, okay? And then like the arm here. I am going to make a quick sketch because I'm solely exploring this idea. I don't want to get too lost. If I make a sketch that is extremely detailed, that I'm proud of and I'm really into, I will have an issue replicating that same sketch onto the actual page, and then I will be sad about the actual page. So the actual sketch, the detailed one, I will make on the actual page. Also, it's a sketchbook. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? So I just want to explore right now. can proof her hair out there, which would be cute. So 30. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we've got things figured out with this. Is this surprising? This shouldn't be. You shouldn't be surprised that I do things like this, okay? Now we will do this onto the actual page. Which is insane of me. Is it? I don't know. Here I will actually sketch out the sketch. I like making this. It should be bigger. Also, can we appreciate him? We should. This is Lil Robert. Respect him. I need to... The thing is, my issue now is that I don't see this from the right angle. I don't see this from the right angle, and I have to see this from the right angle so that it looks right. Also, little tip, if you want to draw the eyes the same, you should draw them at the same time. Sometimes people have issues drawing the eyes and making them look right. You could also copy and paste it if you're drawing digitally. But I recommend drawing them at the same time, just either way. Because if they aren't exactly the same, it just looks a lot more natural and just overall nicer. Add her big lashes. Yes, 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 queen, yes. That sounded weirder than I intended it to. That last yes there. This arm is one that I have to figure out here. How long does it need to be? I mean, why'd I use myself as a reference? I'm long, she is supposed to be a little shorty. And I am not exactly what you would consider to be short. Okay, I'm like 5'9". Still not talking feet, but it's around that, so, you know. Not exactly short, I'm very average. How are her legs? That's how her legs are. If you didn't know, I like exaggerating cheese fries a lot to just really enhance her pear-shaped body. I really want that to come across so that her character design is more recognizable overall. And just so that it shows like she has a different body type, right? This is who she is and this is who she is and there's nothing more to it. There is a big space here that I have an idea of putting a heart in, but maybe we should add some more. I guess. So now I have to clean this up. Do I do line art? Let's see. Back in the day, I think I did, actually. Yeah, you see, here I actually did line art, but I don't really do... I'm sorry for that sound. I don't really do line art that often, so I don't really know whether I should do it or not. I'm not one to do it, so I'm not even going to pretend that I am, okay? I'll just... If you didn't know how I do these, I usually just like sort of... I almost said delete. I erase this and then I just use my pencil again, just with crisper and sharper lines, more so than drawing. I forgot my coffee. More so than with like... I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I lost myself. Just let me do stuff. I shouldn't have done that. I should have been smarter. Guys, I'm sorry for being a disappointment. Why did I do this? I could have done this so much better. So now we do sharper, stronger, cleaner lines. I like doing the cheek thicker just to add more interest to it, so that calls more of the attention of whoever sees this, which usually is me, but I have a little surprise, okay? Now, this will be the first video of the year, probably. And I have a reason for it. I need to be able to use my sketchbook so that I can do the other ideas that I have. Because I have many video ideas already solely for January. And for the rest of the year, probably too. Okay, I have a lot of ideas just happening in this funker of mine that I want to get to. And for that I need to be able to sketch here. And one of my ideas was using... No, not using. I mean using as well, right? But doing a first sketchbook page, because I don't know, these are cool, these are fine, we can draw together. Drawing together is fun. So I needed to get this out of the way, but I have a few ideas in mind. For example, I want to draw the same girl that I draw every year now. I know that I've only drawn her like 6 months ago or something like that, but I want to do these in January. I want to change the time of when I do them, and for that I have to draw her. I hope that I have improved enough for it to make a difference. I think I've changed some stuff up, so it should look different at least, and more to my liking. And I mean, you could like another year, that's understandable. That's for each viewer, right? Each person to their own little opinions. I can't control that, but I hope to have improved somehow. So I want to get to that so that I can draw these each January, so that you can look forward to these in January instead of August, which makes more sense in my head for a yearly redraw to be done at the beginning of the year or at the ending, but I mean, I like the beginning more. And another thing is, you will see this character again, okay? I told you in the video where I made her that I would get back to her because I have another idea in mind for her. And I will get to that. But first I need to be able to be done with this so that I can get to another thing, okay? There's lots and lots of things going on in the angel kill backgrounds. I have a lot of stuff, okay? And then after I get to that, I can get to the next, which is another character design based on perfumes. If you didn't know, I have a little series of that going on because I'm completely obsessed. I cannot be stopped, okay? No one can stop me from making characters based on perfumes because I have a serious addiction and obsession with fragrances at this point. And then after that, I have another idea, okay? I have lots and lots of ideas going on. This Angel Kill's brain is working for once. I have to write these ideas down. I actually have to get to them as well, because if I don't get to them in time, I lose motivation and then I will die inside and out. And we don't want that. I mean, some of you could want that, but that's not really a nice thing to wish for someone, you know? But to each their own, I guess. What am I going to do? Cry? I could. I'm not going to, though. I will do this because, as you can see, the graphite is smudging, which is not appreciated. So I will do this so that my little hands don't leave their oils everywhere. But I just finished the line art, quote unquote, right? It's just a cleaner sketch. I enhanced a few certain spots. I made them like darker, like this. Outlined them harder, just so that the focus goes there, so that it calls more attention. And I think that I will try a technique that I've never tried before, which could go extremely wrong. but I'm feeling kind of crazy. Now let me find this. This is a colorless blender. I've seen people say that if you use this on your graphite sketch, that it should supposedly save it, and so it can't get messed up by an alcohol marker later on. It can't smudge it. That's what people say. So let's see if that works. Right now I'm suspecting a few things. It's smudging it, but maybe it will absorb it into the paper and make it impermeable. Let's find out together. Also, the issue isn't even the markers. The issue is me smudging it. I am the problem. I am the problem here. Should I use this? What if this could be a mistake? It is. Why am I not stopping? I don't know either, honestly. It's a lot easier for me to just use my trusty little brush tip. I could use the chisel tip. I like myself a good chisel tip, but I won't now. Technically, it should now be impermeable, right? It should be, technically. Why don't we start with the skin? I think that I will use this. I used to do the skin with another. I used to use the colorless blender, and could still do it. I could. Just let me clean this real quick and get that gum off. So then I do like this and start painting it, because then it will start blending things out. Oops. A little bit too much, maybe? To me, that it's still smudging, okay? Maybe they lied to me. But even if they did, I can fix it, okay? I can. Trust me, please. I have abilities, some at least. It looks grey now, but let it dry down, okay? Don't judge a thing when it's not even done yet. Now you see, I think it's smudging still. Maybe people lied to me. Maybe people actually lied to me, and I trusted their good intentions. Or maybe I'm the issue. It could also be that, I don't deny it. Maybe I didn't put down enough alcohol. Maybe I should have gotten a whole bottle of alcohol in a spray bottle and just sprayed the whole paper with it. Could have done that. I have that as an option. My paper would not appreciate it, but that's not the point. I don't know. I feel like it's still smudging. It's still smudgy, okay? Maybe it just ain't it. Now, I don't mind it, okay? I like myself a good grayish tone in my drawings. Gives it like a more natural feeling. Because maybe it's just me, but I have a really gray undertone in my skin. I look dead inside and decrepit always. Today I have a thing with the word decrepit, okay? Don't mind me. So to me it's just normal for skin to just look kind of gray. I almost said things. Things don't look gray, okay? That only happens to a certain YouTuber whose entire life and childhood was gray. Also, he's a director now, so that's cool. Okay, it's something. It's that skin. We can do that. We can work with that. I'm done. I'm sorry for invading your privacy once again, but we can deal with that, okay? We add a little bit of like a tea rose-ish hues here and there, just to add some more liveliness. I usually use pink, but I also like tea rose. Tea rose is cool. Should I give her lipstick? I really want to give her lipstick. There is one way to test that out. I like it. That's cool. One thing that went right with me today. If we ignore all that graphite, 2 things went right with me today. Actually, there was something that went really right with me today. Actually, 2 things. Let's just say that I was smelling some fragrances because, as I mentioned before, I have an issue. Let's just say that I fell in love with some stuff, so now I really want to buy some more fragrances. Please commission me so that I can spend all my savings instead of buying food. I buy a lot of fragrantic goodies. Who needs to eat, right? That's such a, like, last year thing. Please. Food? Never. I like using this antique fuchsia for shadows because it's purplish. You all know my issue with purple, right? Me and my trusty good old color purple that I use for absolutely everything. I love purple. Purple is such a versatile color. It's both warm and cold. It's just so good. Sometimes I think about my hair color that I use for my PNG tuber, which is a purple color, and I wonder what it would look like on me in real life if I found that color. I don't think it would look the same way it does on my PNG tuber because my entire color palette as a human being is not the same as my PNG tuber, so it would actually look purple on me instead of brown like it is in the actual little me version, tiny, you know, angel kill. But a person can dream, right? A person can think about it. There's nothing wrong with thinking. Who's going to stop me? No one. Okay, so now I'm sorry for always reaching back there, but I kind of have to, so I'm going to invade your privacy once again. Need this pink right here to add some blush to our little she. Okay, so now we have to do the hair, right? Where is my... I'm sorry for reaching back here. Again, I need hue. I'm sad that this marker is already running out of ink. This marker and me, we have a strong relationship, okay? This is completely dry. This is the only tip that has sort of some ink left. I've used this a lot, and I used it to like its last bits. I put like, when it started drying out, I put a little bit of alcohol in here just so that it would like dilute some of the dried out ink or something and just grab onto anything so that it would last longer, and then it did last longer. Sure that it was a lighter color than it used to be, which was already kind of light, but what mattered to me is that I still had it. One of my dreams is Ohuhu sending me markers. You all don't know how much I need that in my life, and I think that we all should collectively make my dreams come true because I deserve it, definitely. Trust me on this one. Don't listen to what anyone else says, okay? I'm such a nice, good person. Please, come on, just trust me. You can trust me. I sound so trustworthy right now that you cannot doubt me. So we should all make that dream come true of getting a little sponsorship with Ohuhu and getting lots and lots of markers from them. Like, come on, I'm doing free promo. I deserve it, right? Don't answer that. Another like dream sponsorship would be, or collab or whatever you call it, would be with Huion. You all don't know how much I love a good Huion tablet. My tablet is one and I've used it to death. And it's not even dead yet, so you can imagine just how good that shit is. I'll put a little bit of brown in her eyes just to add like a little glimmer of it shining onto each other or something like that. And now she has, I'm sorry for reaching back there again. She has like pink eyes, you know, so we need to pink that up a little bit and like do the doings. I like myself a good Kim Possible lip, so I will darken the upper lid up there and go up a little bit on. Holy shit. Yes, that was a gunshot. What is Fizzle? What color are you? That's a cute color! Why don't I use this color? God damn. It made absolutely no difference, but, okay, give me a moment. I have acrylic markers. I got a little bit into it, okay? I got a little bit colorful there, so now we can get to the interesting part, which is using this. I just got it. Okay, so I will start down here. I will use a knife, okay? Don't mind the knife. That's fine, I cut it a little bit out of angle there, but we can fix it. We can fix it. Am I whispering in your ear right now? Am I? Tell me down below if I... let's just cut that little end there if I can. And we are done after a lot of suffering here with this tape, because this tape is not very good. It is not perfect, of course. It's a sketchbook. It's supposed to be a sketch. But I think that it's nice. I think it matches. So now if you open it, you get a little pink surprise with a little pink sheet. I'm happy with it overall, despite it being a sketch. A little bit cleaner than my usual sketches, but still messy in itself. That's fine by me. I'm happy. I think that I will look at this fondly every single time that I open my sketchbook, so that's cool. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have a lot of videos planned for this year, so you can look forward to that. I hope you have a nice day and night, as always, right? And I hope to see you next time. Bye!